The number of children who cannot be cared for by their birth families is increasing. The most common response for these children is institutional care. However, these facilities are not the best place for the children to grow up. It is the right of every Filipino child to grow up in a family. For children who cannot be cared for permanently by their birth families, domestic adoption is the best option. Northfield was founded by Beth Pangan, a social worker who used to work with the Department of Social Welfare and Development, and Berit Gronbold, a Norwegian woman who lived here with her family and who used to volunteer with an orphanage. Northfield believes the children should be with families. If not their own, then Northfield looks for other families who could take care of these children either on a temporary basis or on a permanent basis.
I decided to adopt Shenina 11 years ago because there was I felt then a compelling need in me to have a baby daughter.
We decided to adopt because we were married for 5-6 years and we still hadn't conceived. So after a while, we were seriously thinking of other options. And when that wasn't successful too, then we knew that the next step was adoption.
At the same time that I adopted or was in the process of adopting Shenina, a wonderful, wonderful little boy came into my life. And so I was advised by the lawyer that I might as well file one petition for both.
The process we went through is we attended first an orientation in Northfield, and then after that we submitted the necessary documents, the application form, financial documents, reference letters, and then the social worker came and visited us, interviewed our families as well. And then after about 6 months, we were scheduled for matching. And after one round of matching, we were told that there was a baby that was matched to us already. And so we met with the social worker and they shared with us the file of the baby and the picture. And right there and then, we said yes, we don't have to think about it. Can we bring her home today? But they told us we have to wait a week. So within that 1 week, we had 3 baby showers. We bought all the things we needed to buy for the baby. And after a week, we went back to Northfield and we got our baby.
Our experience was really good. We had a very smooth process. From the time we submitted our initial motion to the time we finished and got the final judgment was only 8 months. And so we felt lucky that we'd got through the process as quickly as that, but generally we had a pretty good experience of the legal process and no major hiccups.
We have books and on adoption, and every chance that we can bring it up, we mention it to her. Of course, she doesn't really understand it as well now, yeah. But we believe that by doing so, it will help make it easier for her, for everyone to adjust to the idea. And we strongly believe that it's the right way to approach your adopted child, to let her know right away.
She's smart, kind of hard-headed.
No,
But she's very sweet. we should do something wrong and apologize right after.
Yeah. Like every night she says, "Ma, thank you." She says thank you. I don't know why, but she's like, "Thank you for reading me a book."
I have not encountered any significant challenge from Biksha and Quintin. I think what I'm going through is very typical of having children if they were your own. So not at all. No emotional or physical challenge, I guess. Being a single mom, sometimes maybe, I'm sure it can feel a little bit easier knowing that I can be out and someone's there or something like that. But it's been okay.
The friends around the world and also friends here have been really supportive. There's, our friends here immediately accepted us and the family as, as a normal extension of life, and the support networks through some of our friends who've done adoption as well has been really, really useful. Just so you can exchange experiences and know what other people are going through and get a sense of the process and the.
But not once since we adopted the kids have any of our friends or family in any way given us the impression that they were anything but happy that we've done it. Friends and family, everyone's been amazingly supportive.
My family and friends have been the best supporters. They're the blessings also in my life to just make this process go through very smoothly.
Well, we have our playgroup. It's not really a formal organization. It's just a gathering of friends or people that you meet through friends who are also either in the process of adopting a child or who have adopted one or two children actually. So it's we meet like quarterly, maybe in a year, nothing formal, but just to maybe go to a park or to somebody's house, and maybe there's a swimming party. So it's almost like a children's party, and it's fun. It's always fun to be there.
I don't work, till I try not to work till very late. 5 o'clock I'm ready to go home and be with the kids. Even traveling has become challenging for us. Although of course we love to travel and we look forward to it. Every moment away, we just miss Lucy and our other daughter Ari the whole time.
Sometimes I don't even think she was adopted. Sometimes I think she came from me.
One of the questions people ask is, but would I be able to love them as much as I love my biological child? And my response is, they're kind of impossible not to love. You get this tiny little child in your arms who stares up at you with complete adoration, probably because you're feeding them and cuddling them, and they're impossible not to love. And I suppose the love I feel for both our kids, I can't imagine not loving them as much as I do. And maybe it doesn't happen on the first day. I mean, I remember the moment I fell in love with my son, absolutely. But maybe it doesn't happen on the first day because you don't have those hormones and things, but they're impossible not to love. And when you take on the role and responsibility of parent, you are their parent. So yeah, I would say go for it. It's an amazing and rewarding experience, and don't be put off by the bureaucracy.
It's just keeping an open mind for something different. That we didn't have that plan, but maybe God has a different plan for us.
I will definitely promote adoption to friends and if possible, twins or siblings. It is really not a bad idea.
Definitely, I would promote adoption to family and friends. For me, it's the best decision I've ever made so far in my life. And it has given me, having adopted children has given me so much meaning and joy.
I just go on and on and on and on about it, and how wonderful an experience it is. Yeah, definitely. I'd tell anyone I could.
We've got friends in media as well, so we've been interviewed a couple of times for some magazines. So we've been more than happy to be featured in those magazines. I mean, not just to talk about ourselves, but just in general, really to promote the concept of adoption to others. What I would tell friends who are thinking of adopting is, one, there's a lot of support out there to help you out. Don't be afraid to make the most of either DSWD or the NGO that you're working with for your adoption. There's a lot of help that they can give you. If you have friends out there who are adoptive parents, reach out to them. There's a lot of advice and experience that you can tap from them as well. And then I guess finally, my advice would be open to your child about his or her being adopted.
Have an open mind and to start the process. Even though they're not sure, they will find out along the process if it's something for them, right? So, and then they can always pursue it further if they do decide to adopt. So, they can talk to a social worker, they can talk to other adoptive parents, attend the pre-adoption forum. So those are, things that they could do to investigate or find out further.
My advice is yes, to go ahead, get in touch with a very good and reputable agency like Norfield, ask a lot of questions, and just proceed.
I think if heck you're around, why not?
Yeah, if the opportunity comes up, yeah, we're open to it. I mean, we've done it before, so, why not? Why not again, yeah.
Maybe later on, we will, so that we have a boy.
We've talked about adopting an older child rather than an infant.
If I were 10 years younger, yes, I would definitely want to adopt again.
Ang bawat bata sa ating mundo ay may pangalan, may karapatan. Tumatanda ngunit bata pa rin ang bawat tao sa ating mundo. Hayaan mong maglaro ang bata sa araw. Kapag umulan na may magtatampisaw.